Yo, you know how sometimes everyone talks about a K-drama for a week and then the next week it's like, poof, nobody even remembers it? Those are usually the dramas that flopped in ratings, got low buzz, or just got buried under bigger hits. But here's the thing. Some of those failed shows are actually low-key hidden gems. So today, I'm just chilling with you and running through 10 K-dramas that flopped but are actually hidden gems. 10. The Witch, 2025. Let's start with The Witch, 2025. If you like supernatural shows, this one is actually a solid midnight watch pick, even though it flopped hard in ratings. It mixes fantasy and horror, but it's not about jump scare after jump scare. It's more about the mood, creepy, tense, and kind of slow burn. The story can feel a little messy at first, and that's why a lot of people dropped it early. But if you finish it, you'll see why some fans treat it like a hidden gem. The atmosphere, the lead acting, and the way it keeps you on edge actually stick with you. So if you're into dark fantasy and you don't mind watching something that technically flopped but still feels special, The Witch, 2025 is the one I'd tell you to try. 9. When the Stars Gossip, 2025. Next, When the Stars Gossip, 2025. This is one of those shows that looked like it would blow up. Big budget, big stars, very sci-fi romance style setup. It's set in a high-level, almost space station-like workplace, following a powerful woman who's dealing with a past she can't fully let go of. The concept is cool, but the pacing and the story structure turned off a lot of people when it aired. Now, when people watch it later with zero hype, they actually enjoy it more. The vibe is calm but emotional. The romance feels real, and the leads have that quiet chemistry that doesn't need screaming or big dramatic scenes to feel strong. If you want a slow burn romance that doesn't rely on crazy twists, When the Stars Gossip, 2025, is the one I'd casually slide into your watch list. 8. Divorce Insurance, 2025. Okay, number 8, Divorce Insurance, 2025. This one is the kind of rom-com I'd tell my friends to watch when they're in the mood for something light but still kind of real feeling. The idea is cute. A couple signs a fake divorce insurance contract, basically promising they'll support each other if the relationship ever fails. At first, it feels like a gimmick, and yeah, the show didn't land that well with Korean viewers. Ratings were low, jokes felt forced, and many people just dropped it. But if you stay for the second half, the tone shifts. It gets more emotional and kind of reflects how real relationships work. Miscommunication, stubbornness, and then slowly learning how to actually talk to each other. So if you're in a phase where you're like, I'm tired of overdramatic K-dramas, just give me something chill and low energy, Divorce Insurance 2025 is the one I'd casually recommend. 7. Motel California, 2025. Number 7 is Motel California, 2025. If you ask me for a K-drama that feels like a mini vacation, this is the one I'd pick. It's the kind of romance where two people keep getting thrown together in small spaces, a roadside motel, a beach town, late-night chats with no one else around. There's no big scandal, no shouting matches, no hospital bed scene drama. It's just soft, slow burn, cozy vibes. Because it didn't have loud twists, a lot of people just ignored it. But the ones who watched it quietly treat it like a hidden gem. The kind of show you watch when you're tired, just to feel calm and a little nostalgic. If you're the kind of person who scrolls through Netflix at 2 a.m. looking for something to background watch, Motel California, 2025, is the one I'd tell you to save for a quiet night. 6. Crushology, 101, 2025. Now, Crushology 101, 2025. I tell my friends this is the perfect watch if they're looking for that cute, low-stakes school life vibe. It's about a group of students who start a crush study club. They do surveys, games, experiments, and all that teen drama-style stuff to figure out who likes who. When it aired, it bombed so hard in ratings, it's actually one of the lowest for that channel. People said it felt gimmicky and the pacing was off, but if you watch it now, it feels very normal. The friendships feel real, the crushes are cute, but not over the top, and there are a few small moments that stay in your head longer than you'd expect. If your friend is like, I'm tired of overdramatic teen dramas, I just miss being in high school peacefully, Crushology 101, 2025 is the one I'd push their way. Hi, so Spring of Youth, 2025. Number 5 said, Spring of Youth, 2025. If someone's asking me for a K-drama that feels like real life, not a K-drama perfect fantasy school, this is the one. It's a slice-of-life teen drama about everyday things. School, small worries, friendship drama, and little first love feelings. There's no big scandal, no shocking twist, no last-minute save-the-world romance. It's just life. Because of that, it flopped when it aired. A lot of viewers were bored, said it was too slow, and just dropped it. But the people who finished it quietly treat it like a hidden gem. The kind of show that feels nostalgic, like looking back at your own high school days. If a friend says, "I'm not in the mood for anything heavy, just something peaceful," Spring of Youth 2025 is the one I'd casually recommend. 4. Oh My Ghost Clients 2025. Okay, number 4. Oh My Ghost Clients 2025. If you know someone who's stressed and just wants something funny and low pressure, this is the one I'd tell them to try. It's a supernatural comedy set in a workplace, usually a salon or an office, where ghosts show up and people's problems get solved in weird, funny ways. It's not deep horror, not dark drama, more like a light, quirky comedy with a little emotional twist here and there. When it aired, it was overshadowed by bigger, more serious K-dramas, so the ratings were low and most people just forgot about it. But fans who watched it online say it's a cozy, low-stress watch, the kind you finish with a smile and zero emotional burnout. If you're like, "I'm watching this while I eat, just let this be easy," Oh My Ghost Clients 2025 is the one. 3. The Defects 2025. Number 3. The Defects 2025. This is the kind of drama I'd recommend to friends who like emotional, realistic stuff, but don't want to get yelled at by the screen. It's a medical-themed story about doctors or caregivers dealing with patients nobody else wants to treat. Complicated cases, emotional families, and long-term treatment plans. It doesn't focus on flashy surgery scenes or big romance. It's more about the emotional weight of caring for people every day. Because it's slower and quieter, it flew under the radar and quietly flopped. But the people who watched it call it a strong performance's emotional hidden gem. The kind of show that makes you think about the real side of caregiving. If your friend is in a "I want something meaningful but not too dramatic" mood, The Defects 2025 is the one I'd tell them to add. 2. The Trauma Code, Heroes on Call 2025. Number 2. The Trauma Code, Heroes on Call 2025. This is the kind of drama I'd casually recommend to friends who like medical shows but are tired of the same loud hospital formula. It's about a trauma surgeon and his team in a high-pressure emergency center, handling intense cases, long nights, and the emotional toll of saving lives. It landed on Netflix at the same time as bigger, more hyped medical K-dramas, so it got overshadowed. The ratings were okay, but the buzz was almost non-existent. Now, fans who watched it say it's one of the best hidden gems of 2025. The acting feels real, the medical scenes are tense but not overdramatic, and the story quietly shows how teamwork and second chances can save people. Not just patients, but the doctors themselves. If a friend says, "I want a medical K-drama but not the same thing again," The Trauma Code, Heroes on Call 2025 is the one I'd slide to them. 1. The Scandal of Chunhua 2025. And finally, number 1, The Scandal of Chunhua 2025. This is the one I'd really push on friends who like historical romance but are tired of the same loud palace scandal formula. It's got everything that usually makes a historical hit. Palace politics, forbidden love, gorgeous costumes, and a strong female lead. But when it aired, the story felt messy, the pacing was uneven, and the ratings plunged. Most people just dropped it. The fans who actually finished it say something different. They say it's one of the most emotionally rewarding historical K-dramas of 2025. The romance is slow burn, the setting feels elegant, and the female lead quietly grows stronger across the whole series. It's not about loud scandals, it's about the quiet strength and the slow realization of what she truly wants. If a friend is like, "I'm in the mood for something emotional, slow burn, and kinda underrated," The Scandal of Chunhua 2025 is the one I'd heart personally recommend. So that's my friend style list. 10 K-dramas that flopped but are actually hidden gems, 2026, from 10 to 1. I didn't spoil any twists, just gave vibes, the kind of thing I'd casually tell friends to try depending on their mood. If you're watching this and thinking, which one should I actually start with? Drop a comment and tell me, "I'm in a chill mood, I'm in a sad emotional mood, I'm in a fun supernatural mood, bole," and I'll tell you which of these 10 I'd push first. If you like this recommendation style breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and we'll hang out again in the next video.